guys, and welcome to another Slipper Sunday. In my time, it's actually very late Saturday night, but it'll be Sunday morning for you guys. If you're new to the channel and you're not really familiar with this series, Slipper Sunday is a series of videos that I started doing using this book, Crochet Slippers, or Crochet Animal Slippers by Ira Rott. You can see on the cover there's lots of different slipper patterns. Now this book has 3 different types of slippers and 6 different sizes, and you can mix and match. For example, like these fox slippers, these ones are made in a shoe style, but you can actually make them to look like these boot style or the unicorn slipper style. You can mix and match all over the place. Plus there is 3 kid sizes and 3 adult sizes. So it's a pretty nifty book. And then what I do is every couple of weeks or so, I will put out a poll on my community tab, and you guys get to pick which slippers that I make. It usually takes me about 2 weeks to make a pair of slippers, just because I have so many other things going on. But the last poll that I did, the winning slipper design was the Triceratops. So that is the slippers, or those are the slippers that I'm working on this week. And of course, I'll link this book down below in the description box. Also, I found Ira Rott's Etsy page, or Etsy shop, and she actually has a beanie or a hat pattern that matches these, and so I was thinking about getting that pattern and working those up with the slippers, and I'll leave the link to her Etsy shop, I think it's a her, in the description box as well. I'm going to set that aside for a second. So for my slippers, I decided to go with a shoe style. Last week, I think it was last week, I showed you guys the llama slippers that I had done, and those were such a natural, those colors for the llama were very neutral or natural colors. So for the Triceratops, I decided to go with a bright pink color for the outside and a bright yellow for the bottom. I've already gotten this one completed, and then this one I still have to make this top portion on, and then I have to sew the gusset in down here, because you do make the gusset separately in this book. And then of course I still have to make the face of the Triceratops. I gotta do the horns and the little, I guess you would call it its nose, and those will all get sewed on separately. I have not picked out the buttons that I want to use for the eyes, and I probably won't pick those out until I've actually completed at least most of the slippers, at least gotten these parts done. So this yellow that I picked out is actually a Mainstays yellow yarn that I picked up at Walmart. And then the top part is it's Red Heart Super Saver in the color Petal Pink, I think. I don't have the label with me, but I'm pretty sure it's Petal Pink is what it was. And you can see, like, so I did a whip stitch around the gusset because in the previous couple of slippers that I've made, I've done kind of I don't know what that stitch is called, but around in a circle, basically. Go through the stitch and then over the top into the next one, and I went like this. Whereas with this pair of slippers, I just decided to try the whip stitch, and it's just back and forth between the stitches. Most of y'all know what a whip stitch is. Anyways, you can see, like, it kind of cups right here. And I tried the whip stitch because in the llama slippers, for some reason the gusset kept wanting to pull to one side or the other. With these, it sewed in straight, but there's a little bit of cupping right here at the bottom where the seam is. I don't know if you guys are able to see that on camera, but there is a little bit of cupping. So I'm hoping that when I go to sew the Triceratops nose on, that will kind of flatten it out. It crossed my mind that maybe I could flatten it out by maybe ironing it. But the thing is this is acrylic yarn, so I don't know that would be such a good idea. Acrylic yarn tends to melt. But maybe on a low setting I could get that to flatten out. I really don't know if you guys are able to see. You can see it a little bit when I turn it to the side. It's got a little bit of a cupping action going on here. And I don't know if that's because of maybe I pulled the whip stitch too tight. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But hopefully I will be able to, at the very least, cover it up when I sew the nose of the Triceratops on down here. At least that's what I'm hoping for. If you guys have any ideas as to why it's really bothering me, as to why this cupping is happening, let me know. If it is that my whip stitch is too tight, then I need to fix that. I gotta loosen up on those stitches. I think maybe in the next pair of slippers I might try a slip stitch join. I don't not this one, but the next set of slippers I'll try maybe a slip stitch join and see if that works, because sewing, I keep having issues with the way the gussets are sitting in the slippers when I sew them in. And I think maybe I'll try slip stitching. It does mention that you can slip stitch the gusset in to the shoe. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. I think so far other than that, I think they're turning out really well. The colors I have picked out really remind me of Pink Lemonade. I don't know why. I started working these up and all I could think was this reminds me of Pink Lemonade. But anyways, I am gonna let you guys go for now. And hopefully I will be able to get part 3 of the fairy glass cardigan tutorial filmed and ready to go for you guys on Monday, which will be tomorrow for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go for now, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.